Let's go. Thunder. I fucking told you, bitch. I love it. I fucking love it, baby. Thunder. We were at the Dodger game today. Dodgers were down 3-0. Bases fucking loaded. Muncy is up at bat, and I don't know what communication the pitcher has with the umpire, but the umpire stops the fucking game. The mound has to be remounded for some fucking reason. And I'm like, this has to be the psychological version of a timeout in a basketball game, right? I can't give you another better analogy because this can't be a flip flop from Neymar rolling around in the fucking dirt for 10 minutes, right? He can only roll around in the dirt for a, for a few seconds. They come out and they start raking, pounding, compacting, throwing more dirt on the. And I'm thinking, what the? What is going on? So you know what? This is just a mental game. Fuck it. Muncie is going to be hitting that shit. So my brother says, I'm gonna record this. And I'm thinking, okay. He recorded that shit. If you watch that video, brother, whatever the fuck you're watching on the side of your TV, we were there on that one side where I watched the fucking ball just. I can see the outfielders just running right, and they keep going. I'm waiting for the fucking ball just to land on where it needs to land, and there it is. Yeah, like the whole fucking dude. Fucking amazing, 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 amazing feeling. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but I'm having a great fucking week. OKC has never won a fucking championship that I know of. If I read incorrectly somewhere, I apologize. But I just thought Thunder, Thunder, Thunder. I always knew they were going to fucking make it. Halliburton. Halliburton, I apologize. I'm sorry that you had to suffer such a horrible, horrific, physical, emotional, psychological, financial, whatever you can think about. That is a hard blow for you to come back from. Being on the finals, being one of the best of the best, and for you to go through this, I am pretty sure you're going to come back twice as stronger. Wish you the best. My friend texted me. He says, "You're worried about a championship when somebody else got hurt. And I said, brother, my grandma could have fucking died the minute of somebody walking winning a championship. Life continues. I will mourn the life of somebody, but I will remember them how good they were. Not how it never affected my. I mean, I can't say nobody's death affects my life in such a way. Nobody's injury affects me in such a way, but it is what it is. The reality of the issue is anybody passing, injuring, causing effect, emotion, all that. All you can do is carry that emotional baggage with you, and you're either gonna drag yourself down to where you don't need to be, or you can say, "Hey, life is what it needs to be. I love them for who they were. I respected them for what they did. I right. Halliburton hasn't died, but I'm saying you have to respect that emotion, but leave it where it happened. Everything else, somebody else has to fucking carry the burden of responsibility, right? Look, do you really think that fucking team did not win because of Halliburton? Do you really think that? I mean, psychologically, it could probably have affected them by watching their number one star just break apart and start crying on the game floor. Maybe, but that's not. I'm not a fucking psychologist. I'm not an analyst. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatric evaluator. I'm just telling you that the other team has the same type of emotions, evaluations, considerations, respect. They said, "Hey, one of them got hurt. It's a dog eat dog world." I just want anybody watching this understanding to understand that that's exactly how the world works. Just because somebody crumbles doesn't mean life stops. If you're fighting for something, you keep fighting. We learned it in history, right? Sparta, keep going, keep going. Even the best fought till the end. So you can't tell me, oh, you don't have no heart on script. I do have heart, but at the same time, this is a sport where you need to win. Nobody plays to be defeated. Nobody plays to say, "Oh yeah, let me see you score 106 points, bitch," because I only have two players. No, you're like, "Fuck it, I brought four more, and I think they're hungrier than you. I have a team of six, or whatever. I know it's five against five, but you know what I mean. You understand the analogy? Like it is about wanting that fucking trophy. It is about, hey guys, I don't have the fucking backup, but can you help me here, bitch? I've been there, done that. I've been the underdog for I don't know how many years. When I read about it and I knew about it, well, you know what? Let somebody fucking tell a different story. It's it's about time. I still have I understand. I still have to have somebody behind the camera with me to corroborate that fucking story. And not because I don't, not because I'm holding, not because I, not because I'm holding emotion, but maybe I am. But it's not about being. It is not about. I mean, it is about it is not. It's not about emotion. It's not about enthusiasm. It's about reality. Like we did what we needed to do, and I'm pretty sure that I have some details that have been, you know, that have escaped my thought process. But some of us did not want to. I mean, some of us wanted to play. Some of us just wanted to fucking be there and say, "Hey, I was part of the team." And I don't know why. I always thought like I was the one to give the pep talks. Was I good at it? I have no fucking idea. Yo, Daniel. Daniel says, "Where you at, brother? No more green room." My brother is visiting from Honduras. My brother rented a an Airbnb. So I am in a city called Alhambra, and I have a desk. I have a lamp that gives me the lighting that I pretty much need. This is a bed here. This is one bed, and this is another bed. So there's two beds in this fucking. Brother, I've been drunk for the past 7 days, or I don't know how many days I've been drunk. Ever since my brother got here, I've been celebrating with my brother. Like he's in bed already. He's in bed already, brother. When he got here on Tuesday night, we went to that Botafogo game, Botafogo versus PSG. I really did not think PSG was gonna win. I didn't think Botafogo was gonna win. Botafogo, I said Botafogo, bro, you're gonna play against the fucking European number one fucking game. I went to the Dodgers game today, brother. I went to the fucking Dodgers game today. It was the most epic version of any idea of a game showing attendance, resemblance, everything that I did today, brother. I can tell you, it needed to happen the way it happened because everything in my fucking life, like today, I can tell you everything that happened from the beginning of the day to right now. It is like somebody said, Oscar, you are going to have a great fucking week, bro. It was like the fucking cherry on top. My son wanted to go with me to the Dodger game with my brother, and I had been procrastinating buying that ticket, right? So this morning I woke up and I'm kind of lethargic. I don't want to do anything. I'm like, you know what? Fuck. If I can just stay here for another 30 minutes, not get bothered. My brother walks in. He says, "Hey, my brother bought a laptop, so now I have to plug it in. I have to make sure everything's fucking in optimal performance. I am punching in information onto his computer, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? Why am I supposed to be the fucking geek brother? Why am I supposed to be the nerd?" Right? So my brother says, "Hey, can you help me with this?" So I called my son at 9:30. I said, "Papito, you still want to go to the game with us?" He says, "Yeah." And I'm thinking, "Are you ready?" He says, "No, I gotta take a shower." My son's showers are 45 minutes. He has the long hair, puffy hair, and the product and the shit. And I'm thinking, yeah, he's not gonna be ready. He's not gonna be ready. I can drive 25 minutes to my place. He's not gonna be ready. I'm gonna get mad at me for doing the shit. I'm gonna get mad at him for making right wasting my fucking time. So I just called him back again. I said, "Papito, you know what? I don't think you're gonna be ready by the time I get there. Can I treat you to something else so I can make up for it? Because I don't think you're gonna be ready. I don't want you to try to hurry me getting there, and then we're gonna have to clash. I don't want to clash." He says, "Okay, papi, it's okay. I'll take care of you. You tell me what how I need to take care of it, right? I'll pay for my burden of responsibility." I kind of felt like he should have been there, but at the same time, look, I am 8 miles away from here, Alhambra, to Dodger Stadium. I am 8 miles away. I'm like, if I go 25 miles back just to come back another 12 and him not be ready, I'm gonna be fucking really pissed off. So you know what? I don't want to have a bad day. I haven't had a bad day in a long time. So my brother and I just went straight to Dodger Stadium. 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. I kid you not. My brother says, "Hey, you know what? I haven't had breakfast." And I look at him like, oh, good for you. Like, you're gonna fucking die now. You're gonna die. How famished are you? So, anyways, I say, you know what? Why don't we drive around Dodger Stadium to see what we find? Even if we find a spot, we either leave the car, we leave this. We'll have a better idea. But anyways, we saw cars were already staged before the fucking gates were open. But we're like, yeah, I don't want to be fucking stuck behind a car either. So there's a place called Tacos Guisados. I kid you not. If you look them up on on it's either Instagram or TikTok. Tacos Guisados. I have seen their TikTok, and I saw that they have good breakfast burritos and tacos and whatnot. So I busted a U-turn, found my spot, parked inside. I ordered two breakfast burritos. One was chorizo, and the other I got the bacon one. And when the lady came out, and I ordered two Pacificos. When the lady came out, I asked her for the hottest sauce she can fucking find. She brought me out this fucking sauce. I smelled it, but it smells sweet. I sipped it, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna put it in my food. I'm gonna sip it. This smells good. So I sipped it, and I'm like, this fucking reminds me of scorpion sauce. Like it's sweet, then it's just fucking whoosh, like it fucking kicks you, right? And it kicks you in the jugular. You're like, holy fuck, like what the fuck is happening? So I'm like, it can't be all that. It is all that. It is all that. I asked her if I could buy a canister or if they bottled that hot sauce. She said, oh, we can sell it to you in a 12-ounce cup. And I'm thinking, okay, that's going to be like 15, $20, right? Totally fucking worth it. She's like, yeah, it's like 675. And I'm thinking, yeah, that can't be fucking true. Like this is hot sauce should be in a fucking bottle and be sold everywhere. Not only because of the fucking taste, but it has the color that anybody wants to say. I'm even salivating right now thinking about it. It has that color that anybody would say, yeah, this needs to be on my plate. And you can put Scoville hottest because I think that's one of the. Anyways, let them fucking figure it out. Yeah, this isn't hot at all. Can I get the fucking battery acid from the back? You know what I mean? There's always somebody that eats hotter. When I first met the Manuel, the owner of the restaurant, one time I told them, do you have anything hot? Like something like just you feel like your fucking tongue is boiling? He says, but what are you looking for? And I said, no, just one of whatever sauce you may have. Because I've had this one with the pico de gallo, and I said I had whatever I take with the chips. So I think he's waiting for me to say something else. Like there's one more that I said, yeah, I think I've only tried two. So he says, have you tried? So he pulled it out of the fucking freezer, or whatever the fuck it was. He says, have you tried this one? And it was orange all around. It was orange. And I'm thinking, no, I haven't. I haven't had this. So I poured a little bit on my half of whatever the fuck I was eating. I eat it. And my brain just said, bro, keep it coming. Like, keep it coming. I'm glitching. Tacos guisados. That was fucking amazing. This lighting, for some fucking reason, doesn't do me justice. Only because my background is null and void, but the lighting is just shit. I mean, I have better lighting at home. Probably the same lighting, but I need my light around me. Like this is just fucking dull, boring. Whew. What do you think? Fucking boring. I can't. What? This is like the second time that I clock out in 30 minutes. Why though? It's like something fucking hits me and just goes, "Hey, Oscar, you forgot about what? Right? Yeah, like a fucking airhead. Like what? Wedding. 9:10. Yeah. My brother should be happy. I brought him home early, safe and sound, and I drank a few before I came on live. Well, I drank enough to know that I should just start drinking with you guys. But we were hanging out. Should have just. What the fuck? The fuck is happening? I I screamed, I yelled, I heckled. That game was fucking amazing. I know my throat doesn't sound the best. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Tomorrow, tomorrow I don't know. Tomorrow I may fucking wake. Hey, how are you? Have you ever woken up like that? Like you don't know what the fuck to say. Like how do I prove to you that I can't talk right? I trust me. I'm literally close to that because then I wouldn't sound like this, right? I mean, even though it sounds rough, not because it sounds rough. I've been to the opposite where like you just lose like that little fucking line. You're like, no, I don't want to lose this shit because if I lose it, then God forbid, like his life is. And I still believe in that shit. Like, people give you guidelines and little whatever. I'm okay. Mhm. If the days of my youth I was told what it means to be a man. Now at that age I've tried to do all you know what? Things the best I can. One thing I can tell you, I have ever in my life, well, I have ever in my life been disgusted about. Never, ever have I been disgusted about drinking that last beer, especially when it comes to Heineken. I'm like, you know what? Heineken is a good fucking beer. I just don't want to think that if somebody offered me my last beer, God forbid something happens, after I right. But I don't know why I think you will always come back to your last spot, or you end up your last spot watching yourself. I'm gonna be looking at myself and like that last beer you enjoyed that motherfucker. That last beer you enjoyed. It's good. It's great fucking enjoying beer, bro. Great, great, great. How you doing? How you doing? I just want to sleep. I can't. Oh, my back is killing me. My fucking. This chair is not my friend. This chair is not my friend. Where do we find a cover for my brother's HP? It's like one of the cheapest one. But anyways, I got one too, and it solves any fucking problem. Why do I feel like I'm being paused? Like I say half a word, and then the somebody makes me fucking beer. I feel like I'm high. Holy fuck! Am I being poisoned? My brother made me. My brother made me rub his. Well, my brother. It's my brother, right? So my brother has his back problem, worse than mine, and I can tell you, I am 100%. It's absolutely certain what I'm saying, telling you that his is worse. Is both between both scapulas. There's a right that needs to be fucking cracked. So I said, when was the last time you did this? He's like, maybe 5, 6 years when I came to the university. And I said, no, you have to do it at least 2 or 3 times a week. Nah, okay, leave it at two. Maybe Mondays. Yeah, okay, Mondays and Fridays. Maybe. Jesus fucking Christ. It's just one of those other days that I just want to kill my. Jesus, God forbid a man wants to fucking drink. What are they? What? Oh, they used to say, "What the world is your oyster." Your world is an oyster. Is that Green Day? I don't think it is. But anyways, I'll look it up. In the Navy. In the meantime, I wish you the best. Hasta la vista, baby. One. Yeah, this is. You can't go around. You can't do that.